Hey there fellow Factorians, Onerous here with another episode of Let's Learn Bob's and Angel's Mods. And we are picking up from yesterday where we got our mineral sludge. Yes, up and running, so we have started to burn through a wee bit of this stuff, haven't we? Yes, and we are definitely using it up, which is nice to see. This is somewhat going down. But it is getting used very quickly. We're not using this quite as much. What if we could? We need to make some of those. Let's see if we can do that. No, we can't. Petrochem, is that? Yes, there it is. What are we missing? We are missing a lot of stuff. Because, as you can see, off camera I went and really cleaned up the old inventory, so that was good because we now have just a bunch of space, but we don't have any of these things in our inventory because of that. And it's probably good to have some of these and some of these over here, just to be able to craft some things. There we go. All right, we are definitely using a fair few chemical plants, so I will craft a stack of those. All right. That is good, but what we want to do is we want to turn that mineral sludge into some various array of resources. And if we go into FNEI and look up our mineral sludge, mineralized water, base mineral oil. Okay, so we can turn this using a crystallizer. Looks like we have crystallizers number 2. We can turn into a number of things. Let's go back to page 1. Alright, so we can do copper and iron, which is pretty handy. Lead and tin, which is probably less handy. Nickel, silicon, aluminium, which we actually have none of, which would be pretty nice. And silver, which we also have none of. So, wow, gold. Let's see the uranium. Really, on just normal slag processing? That is quite interesting. Okay, and then some other things we can get rid of. So we've got, let's just count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 different recipes that we can do. And what I'm thinking of doing is setting it up so that maybe we'll have the crystallizers down here. Now, where is, of course, a crystallizer? That is an important thing to know. Bioprocessing, one of these. Induction, crafting, that's robots. Why do I think that I can find it when all I need to do is go here? Alright, so what do we need for this? Mark II, oh well, it needs some electronic logic boards, which we don't have. So, looks like we're doing that, and we need some more steel. And where was that? Filtration, crystallize. There we go. We need more bricks, clay bricks, and more steel. So we have clay bricks up here. There they are. They come in a stack of 1,000, which is just really handy. I should probably actually make that 2 stacks. So when I grab one, if we need another one, for whatever reason, we have it handy. And then we also needed steel, which we have also in abundance. Whew, okay. This is not moving at all though, which is good times. There we go. So we needed 2 more crystallizers, didn't we? If we wanted to do the maximum number. So what I'm going to kind of pop them here and then have them, the first one which will get the most sludge, it'll be probably the lead and copper, and then we'll feed these into silos. So we're actually going to need 14 silos. How many do we have? We have 4. We're going to need another 10 silos. There we go. Okay, we can make 5 because we don't have stone bricks, and then we'll need to make another 5. So let's go grab some of these stone bricks. Yeah, we're still prioritising making the stone bricks, which is nice. Let's grab 2 of those and then make another. Nope, not 10. 2, 3. That must be it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, that'll give us 10. Oh, I'm so confused now. We needed 14, didn't we? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So how big are these crystallizers? They are not too bad. So if I focus on having this as our crystal sludge pipe, so we are just a little bit. I'm a little bit worried about space, to be honest, especially because these are quite large. All right. So what is that? That is the same size as that? No. Unfortunately not. That was there and that was there. Something like this. How many is that? Now I'm just confused. 8. What did I say? 14. We're not going to have enough room here, are we? And some of them actually need 3 as well, which is like... Okay, let's just start with mineral sludge to that. And how much does this actually make? It's every 8 seconds, so it's really slow. But it does use 50 mineral sludge. So what we can use is our filter inserters. That will be nice, won't it? So this is going to whitelist. If I can remember where the base minerals are. No, I can't. No, I can't. Iron ore. There it is. Metallurgy. Okay. So you're going to do iron ore and you're going to do copper ore. That seems pretty straightforward. Let's pop that there. Hook that up. And away you go. So we are producing, how much mineral sludge are we actually producing here? This is producing 50 every, where's the time on this? 4 seconds. And likewise, this is, so we're 100 in 4 seconds, so 200 in 8 seconds. So we will get a fair few of these going. What is the next recipe that we want to investigate? We don't really want lead, nickel, silicon, aluminium, silver. I like this because we don't actually have any of these. So we need, this one actually needs 3, which we can't quite do with our current arrangement. Okay, so let's just pull this whole thing up. And we're just going to make 4 of these because that's kind of the amount of stuff that we have. Do these need something else? What's going on? No, it's just slow, that's all. Alright. It only makes 1. Wow, it's going to take a while to fill this up, isn't it? Which is good. Which is good. That is what we want. Alright. So, you are making 3 things. How are we going to do that? We could do 1, 2, 3, and then the output here. Oh yeah, that actually works pretty well, doesn't it? Yeah, that works. Okay, so if this is what do we got? Aluminium. We'll set an output filter here for aluminium. Gold, iron. Aluminium's not really an ore, is it? But there it is anyway. And we can then have just a regular inserter there, regular inserter there, and then a couple of filters here. And what else are we getting? We're getting cobalt and zinc. So you are cobalt and you are zinc. There we go, alphabetical. Who would have thought? That works fine. Let's just clear up those ones. There we go. Okay. These are filling quite nicely. Yeah, we can still get stuff out of there. Just realised that could have been a problem, but it actually will be a problem, won't it? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. All right. Change of design. Change of design. We are going to go. Let's rip this up. Rip it up. Say goodbye, people. Say goodbye. Silos take a little bit of time. Alright, and you're going to go 2 because what I want to do now is make these a little bit further back. Try and work with the space we have. Alright. If I want to have 1, 2, 3 silos here, and then the output of the crystallizer, chemical plant, crystallizer, there we go. It outputs 1 away. Let's just see where that 2 down. There we go. Okay. So something like that is probably going to stuff up somewhere along the way, but we'll sort it out maybe. That is what we do. That is connected. That is connected. All right. So you're doing that. Actually need the 2 here. So let's pull these guys out, and then what I want to do is just have this running along here, and filter inserters doing what they do best. Filter inserter doesn't really matter where. I feel like it'd be nice to have an odd width so it's kind of centered. Really, let's do that because that just looks the nicest, doesn't it? There and there. And again, whitelist, iron, that's cobalt, iron, and copper. Alright, iron and copper. And then all we need is an output there. Oh, that's a filter inserter. No, just a reader inserter. Alright, so then the next one. So what we want too is kind of a way to get these out. So we'll need an output here, and then this will have to be down here. That is okay. That one is not ideal, but it'll still work. We'll make it work. That's right. Because actually, I mean, I could just have it there. That works out a little bit better, doesn't it? If I have that there, and then we get to use our super freaky pick up from there and drop to there. Yeah, that's cool. I quite like that. So that is what we're going to do. All right, let's get this flowing again. All right, so you're doing that one, and you're doing the aluminium. All right, and you're going there, and then we get an output. Yep. A couple of those, one of those. Power. And one of those. I love that angle, except of course that I forgot to do this, cobalt and zinc. All right, let's grab that, and we are much better off, I think. All right, and zinc. Whew. All right, next one. Next one will be here. And this one is going to be here. And what are we going to do with this one? We are going to get the silver. Silver and titanium sounds really good, actually. Maybe we should do that one first. Anyway, so you're going in, we'll have an output for something else. Oh, we could. I think I've used up more space than I need, because what we could actually do is we could just output on that line, couldn't we? But if I want to have fast inserters, I've got to max out the number of fast inserters I can put out. So yeah, this is right. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. There, one there. Alright, and that's actually all we need, because this only does silver and titanium. Alright, so platinum, silicon, no. Silver, and you are whitelisting titanium. What color was titanium? That one. Alrighty. Silver and titanium. Okay, we can do one more of these. Alright. What is our next one going to be? One off there. Ooh, that's not having a good line. Alright. And then another one of these goes there. Alright, let's temporarily kill that. Alright, something like that. Which will get it back in. Nope, there is something wrong with that. There is nothing going in there. What is going on here? Why are these tanks empty? We're just churning through that much. Well, basically we're just burning it all off, aren't we? Alright, we need to get these tanks upgraded ASAP. These basically have nothing in them, so we can get rid of them. Alright. That one is for that. And that one is for that. Alright, but actually those aren't the ones we need. No, those aren't the ones we need the Jax tanks for. We're getting very sidetracked here. Need some more iron. We need to put Jax on the ones which are burning off, because we don't want them actually burning off. Yeah, that is the key here. Alright. I really should replace this with a silo at some point as well, but God, that seems like a lot of work. Now, where was our Jax tank? It was in fluid control, of course. And we're at stone bricks. I'll just grab handcraft a ton of these, because I think we'll be using these quite a fair bit. Just run past our... There it is. Our stone brick. Let's grab a couple of them. Why do I never see the Jax? It was in fluid control, wasn't it? Barreling and fluid control. There we go. Alright. So this one is the first one that needs to get in here. Alright, it's actually going nowhere, so that is pretty handy. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. One of them, no. Oh yeah, that's right. One of them. But this needs to go down like that, in a really awkward diagonal. Yes, it does. And then that can go there. That looks right, doesn't it? And that shouldn't burn off for quite some time. Alright, so natural gas, well we might as well do that. So where our natural gas is going. Okay, that's as far as it can go. There we go. Alright, arg, arg. There and there. Alrighty. So that is now going in here. No. Because... Oh yeah, it's filling up. It's filling up. Alright. How many more tanks do we have? We've got 4 more tanks. This is going to be a little bit more... A little bit harder to fix, I think. Alright. Well, do we want to save this 20k of butane gas? Questionable. 20k of that, because this just keeps going until this backs up, which it has backed up, and then until the methanol gas backs up. And then the whole thing will shut down because I'm not actually using any of the other products. So maybe that's okay. The crude oil though, definitely want these things to be upgraded. And sadly I think we're just going to have to burn this. Burn it all. Yep. Burn it to the ground. Oh, that hurts me. Hurts me a lot. Okay, Jack's tank 1 would have to go on that alignment. That's okay. And then we do still want to be able to burn that off if we're over 80%. Oh, look at that pole, it's nicely hidden. Alright. And yeah, we got 7k already in there. I don't know why nothing is coming out of that. Oh, we're using it. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, next up is our fuel oil. Alright, so we need one in there. We'll keep as much space across as we can, just so we don't foul up with anything else. There we go, get rid of that. Where's a bit of pipe we can steal? There it is. Right, and then we do want to burn off this as well. I guess we do that up here, such as we had before. Alright. And there we go, and that just leaves this guy, which has got a lot of action. Where is that going? Down to our coolant? Yes, we want lots of coolant. Alright, the water. Alright, there actually works out pretty okay. That goes to there, that goes to there, that. Yes, the spaghetti is okay. What I'll do there is that's where we'll put our little bit of down that way, and there we go. Alright. Whew. Lubricant? Yeah, let's make more lubricant. Just keep pumping out the lubricant, which would be nice. And coolant, yeah, we definitely want to max out that coolant. Sadly about that 25k that we lost, but there we go. Alright, we'll find some use for the coolant. There was some cool steam production going on around there too. Could change that to an electric burner, but alright. Feel better about that. I'm not too worried about these gases. This probably could. Yeah, we don't actually want that to back up, so that will back up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't want We don't want these ones to keep going. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm cool. I'm happy. Now we can get back to our previous role here, which was one of these. Alright. Now what are we going to do with this guy? That is a very good question. You are, of course, one too high. Because why would I get it right? There it is. Okay, we've got gold. Now let's get some gold. Output there. Output there. So what is this? This is gold and tungsten. Alright, you can have some gold. You can have tungsten, which was like this color. Yeah, that's the one. That goes there. Let's copy that to there. And away we go with some gold. Too slow. Too slow. It won't be a problem as it actually goes along. Yep, everything, nothing's actually backing up. And I might as well just do one more because we can, and that's going to be the uranium one, which I don't like. This is actually not going to get any sludge until these other ones back up, but that's okay. Bit of uranium sounds like fun. This certainly isn't a super effective process. Like we're not getting much in the way of materials out of this, but that's unfortunate. We'll figure something. We'll go get some more after this. But this is doing uranium and fluorite. I don't know if uranium's even here or fluorite. That's not how you spell it. Fluorite and uranium. It's interesting that we get access to it at this point. So if it grabs it, it does. Nice. Alright. So these are operational. Which is wonderful. And at some point we can get stuff out of them. Just realised to get stuff out of this, we probably need, like this one here, we can only get half a row of each of these materials. We'll sort that out. I think you can turn these into requester silos at some point. Powered silos at some. They're powered? No, I know what I'm talking about, but it's these kind of things. Maybe not. Maybe the chests are different. Oh. Anyway, we'll figure something out when the time comes. If we have so much storage in here, then that'll be fine. This I'm just looking on the right hand side. Storage 1 of 256. That must be the stacks. That's a very interesting way of putting it. So we are getting a little bit of sludge coming in here. Of course, because this is backed up, isn't it? Yep. All right. Well, that is what I wanted to do this episode, which is really nice. Now, next thing is I definitely want to get robotics. Do we not have radars? What? Oh, radar 2. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, there's so many things that we don't have. Anyway, let's not get caught up with that because no. What I want to do is robotics. I want to start on this path. Those. What are these frames? Robotic attack drone. Whoa, that's pretty cool. All right. We need a lot of things for that. We don't have like batteries. Character bodies. What? A minor class. Oh, we can change our class. A brain. A part used to create a new character body. That's pretty cool. All right, but that is not what I want to do. We want to have. Let's not worry about that. Let's get these guys first, and do a few of these upgrades. All right. Don't need combat robotics. Modular roboports sounds really cool. It looks like we actually need that for roboports. So let's get that. Because that is a roboport 1 recipe, which we will need. Robo chest, roboport charging pad, hatch door, and array antenna. Logistic zone interface. I guess it looks like we can create a maybe some kind of offshoot, I don't know, a roboport, and then maybe you put these inside it. Anyway, we'll figure it out when we get there. But those are... hang on, I'm researching lubricant, but I already have lubricant researched. That is really odd. Yeah, we actually we get no research out of this other than unlocking electric engines, which need lubricant. Anyway. Alright, well, the reason I want to go to robots is because I want to start moving away from this little base area and just start using some train network. I don't want to do like a city block, but essentially that style of thing. What was that? It doesn't say. Raw crystal, okay, cool. Obviously spotted that one before. There's some natural gas there. 28,000? Wow, that seems like a lot. Anywho, that's another thing we'll have to do at some point. But for now, we have basically everything we need. Yeah, so what I want to do is start expanding out with some trains, and we'll maybe put some kind of like train backbone out this way, and work our way through the biters, around the biters. So our yields look like. Saphirite is getting low, so we'll have to tap that one pretty soon. As you can see, yeah, we've got a lot of outposting to do, and I really want a personal roboport and some construction robots that can do that. Am I even doing the right research for a personal roboport? No, I'm not. Personal roboport modules one? What is that? Area expander, charge pad. Some such cool things here. Personal roboport, itinerary. We do have electronic circuit boards, which is nice. Alright, let's actually ditch those and add in, what do I need for that? Solar panels and that. Alright. And then we get the personal roboport. Once we've cleared something out of our queue, we can add that in. So that's kind of my plan. It's going to take a little bit of time, so unless I can think of something else I want to do next episode, I'm probably just going to let this run and just burn up that research, because we don't really want to watch nothing happening. But if you do have some thoughts on what we can do, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow.